All right, let's do something we like to call social media check-in. There we go. All right, what do we got, Yo-Yo?
All right, first one, show 'em in, show 'em in. I did an interview in September 2020. Then in October, they mailed me an RFE. If my work permit expires in January 2021, should I renew it or wait to get a response from my I-485 that's still pending my I-130 approval?
No, file the EAD because you don't know when that response is going to happen, so get the renewal.
Anika Campbell on Facebook. My dad is an American citizen. He filed for me a year ago. I am married and live in Canada. I just received a letter from NVC and it says they approved my immigrant visa petition. How long before I can get my green card?
Assuming you're over 21 and single, about 5 more years.
Kimya Mayers on Facebook. I passed the credible fear interview and I'm out on parole awaiting my master hearing for my asylum case. How long do I have to wait before applying for a work permit?
180 days from the time that you file the asylum case.
Mammy Chloe on Facebook. What happens if I send in your I-75 and months after you get divorced? Oh.
Then you have to convert your case to a waiver of the joint application. You could still complete your I-751, but you got to be able to prove it was a bona fide marriage back in the day. You're now divorced. No one says you have to stay in an unhappy marriage.
SWH on Instagram. If my I-485 was denied and my spouse is abusive and refusing to appeal the case with immigration to keep me captive with him, can I still file for VAWA?
Yes.
Moose Valentine on Instagram. I came to this country when I was 14 years old. My dad is a citizen, but he never married my mom. So immigration said I am not a citizen because I was born out of wedlock. I am 50 now, but I did catch a felony case when I was 25 and spent 18 months in jail. How can I become a U.S. citizen with a felony on my record?
Well, if the felony was before November 1990 and you can show 5 years good moral character, you're still eligible for naturalization. So he's 50 years old and this happened 25 years ago. I don't know, I got to do the math. Maybe it was before 1990, maybe it wasn't. But if it was before 1990, November 1990, then you're fine. I had a guy who had a manslaughter in '87. I remember a few years ago. I made him a citizen. He never thought it would happen to him. He was in jail for like 6-7 years.
Wow.
If it's a felony after 1990, that doesn't mean it's an aggravated felony. We would need to take a look at it. The reason why you're not a citizen is the laws were different pre-2000 than after 2000 in the Child Citizenship Act. In the Child Citizenship Act, for you to gain citizenship through your father, he would either your father needed to divorce your mom and have full custody of you before 18, or your mom had to pass away before 18. So that's why you didn't become a citizen.
Zach Latif Ramin on Instagram. I came from another country and I got married to a permanent resident in the U.S. When I got married to my wife, I still had my visa. But when my wife applied for naturalization, I was out of status. She and her family applied for naturalization in September 2020. Her parents already got their receipt number from USCIS, but she didn't get hers. Could you explain why?
I have no idea why she didn't get a receipt number. Maybe she didn't do the application right. Maybe it got lost in the mail. The first thing you got to do is check to see if immigration received the case, which is, was your check cashed? You paid a filing fee for that naturalization application. Was the check cashed? If the check wasn't cashed and we're now 8-10 weeks later, it's possible immigration never received the application. If the check was cashed, now you know immigration has it, and now you can follow up with immigration and say, hey, where's the receipt for my application?
Okay, Asher Hunt on Instagram. My husband is filing to adjust my status. I did biometrics 2 months ago. I got my work permit and advanced parole, but just a week ago, I received another notice for another biometric. Is that normal for me to do 2 biometrics so close to each other?
Well, maybe they didn't take your fingerprints properly. It's happened sometimes. Go do it.
David O on Facebook. Does the Biden administration have a positive plan for people in deportation proceedings with no criminal record, and will they qualify for a relief?
I have no idea what their positive plan may be. We'll find out. Thanks for watching. For more Bradshaw Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.